beginning. Okay, so we are going to discuss these questions, okay, at the beginning. So number one, how will you feel if you failed your final exam or your test today? What will you do if you are hungry at midnight tonight? Am I in? What medicine will you take if you catch a cold tomorrow? Which restaurants will you go to if you decide to go out with your family? And the last one, what will you do if you have free time next Sunday? What will you do? Okay, now listen, how will you feel if you fail your final exam? How will you feel? If you fail your final exam. Yeah. You are my student. He's not my student. You will be bad. But why? Okay, because you think that means that you didn't learn. Okay, good. In my personal opinion, I think that if I fail one of my exams, first I will be disappointed with myself. Disappointed like furious or like angry or like thank you, or like sad, because I know that I would know that if I study I would pass the exam, right? But hello.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, but imagine that you studied a lot and the day that you have your final exam, the answers and also the question change a lot. And it was not what you was expecting. That's, I don't know, for me. It's like, yeah, disappointed, right? Yes. Frustrating, yes, because I studied, but it's not what I was expecting to see, right? Okay, mister.
Yeah, my case it will be the same. If I fail my final exam, I would be really sad, because the result was not what I expected. And well, I will try to do it better next time.
Okay, good. Hazel, we are discussing these questions using the first conditional. What can you tell me? What can you tell me about question number one?
If I fail my final exam, I will study more.
We will study more for the next final exam. Yeah, it could be right. How many tests do you have during your semester?
5.
5.
Each of them represents 20% of the final grade.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so imagine to have 5 during your semester. And the last one is the,
Yeah, it represents the same percentage, but it's more difficult. Yeah.
okay. So anyway, right? Okay, question number 2. What will you do if you are hungry at midnight tonight? If I am hungry at midnight tonight, I will make me a sandwich.
Yes.
And I will eat it. And I will eat a chocolate bar. And I will try to stay up all night. No, I'm kidding. Okay, Frank. I will. Drink. I will eat. What? Pastry?
Hello?
What? Ah, what I find. What I find. Ah, okay. Okay, good. And you?
If I am hungry at midnight tonight, to wake up my mom. No,
You will wake up your mom, really?
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Ah, okay.
I will prepare some instant soup or something,
Some Maruchan soup. That's not healthy.
or something quickly to eat.
Ah, okay. Something quickly to eat. Okay, good. Hazel, what about you? I think you always are hungry at midnight because of your job.
Yes, teacher. Yes. If I am hungry at midnight tonight, I will eat a lot of bread and drink soda or coffee.
Or coffee. Okay, good. Now listen. Stayed up. What do you think is the meaning of stayed up? It's a phrasal verb. Also, this month we are going to practice phrasal verbs. That's why we are practicing them. Kind of. Stay up means mantenerse despierto. Yes. For example, if you're going to say, teacher, yo me desvelé. Entonces, como digo me desvelé, no decimos me desvelé, me mantuve despierto. Yesterday. Stayed up, stayed up, and past. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Now, this is for you at first. Hey, Sarah. What medicine will you take if you catch a cold just tomorrow? What medicine will you take if you catch a cold tomorrow? A cold, like a flu.
If I catch a cold tomorrow, I will drink acetaminophen.
Pills.
Pills and more water.
Okay.
Just that, teacher.
Just that. Okay. Good. What about you? What do you think? What medicines will you take if you catch a cold? Natural medicine. Okay, good. My grandmother is used to drinking those medicine. She believes that if you add ginger or cinnamon or something else, right? You will be better the next day. But believe me, I don't like the taste. Yeah, and also how it smells. I don't like it. It's on me. It's on me, right? But if you take it, if you drink those teas, they help you a lot. They help you a lot. And also they are better. They are better than the peels or grapes or something like that. And you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, if I catch a cold tomorrow, I will take some painkiller.
Painkillers.
Yeah.
Okay. Painkillers. Can you spell it, please?
PAIN space. No, I can do this together, I guess.
I don't think it's with a space.
Okay, okay.
Oh, sorry.
After again.
It is paint.
L, L, E.
What is the meaning of paint?
Okay, so guys, what do you think is the painkiller? You don't know? Hazel, what do you think is a painkiller?
Antibiótico.
Very good.
One,
Oh, analgésico. Depending on in this case, you can say analgésico, you can say antibiótico, but depends on the context, right? Okay. Very good. That is the painkiller. Very good. Okay, now next one. This is interesting. Which restaurant will you go if you decide to go out with your family? The last time I go out with my family was in the 2018, I think. And I remember that we went to Los Cebollines, that is La Gran Via. That's the one and the unique time that I spend time with my family in a restaurant. If I decided to go out with my family again, I would like to go to a good restaurant that make typical food like homemade food. Okay, not just pupusas, because pupusas we can nowadays it's too common. It's too common to eat pupusas in the morning, in the night, right? At night. So that's why I would like to visit, for example, Fiesta Mexicana. It's a good restaurant, and also they serve tacos, and I love tacos. Okay, okay, or some restaurants like that. Okay, so Mister, if you have the opportunity, if you decide to go out with your family, which restaurant will you go to? What? You don't know. I don't know. You don't know restaurants. But have you heard about restaurants? No? What about Pizza Hut? Have you heard about Pizza Hut? Yes, Pizza Hut. It's a restaurant. Also, Pollo Campero, Kentucky, Burger King, those are restaurants. Mhm.
I decided to go out with my family. I will go
Pizza Hut. Okay. And what would you like to eat? ¿Qué te gustaría comer? What would you like to eat? Because if I go to Pizza Hut, I will eat pasta. Oh, very delicious. Yeah, with Alfredo sauce. Delicious. A normal pizza. A pizza. Okay, good. And you?
If I have the opportunity to go out with my family, I will go to La Caracas restaurant.
Yes, the food in there is delicious. I have never taste that food, but yes, I have never been there. But
They have very strange names. Dishes have very strange names. So one is called tortuga, but it is not tortuga. It is like a torta, but it has the shape of a tortuga.
it has a change.
Yeah.
That's why they call them
Yeah,
like that.
it's like animal food.
Yeah, they mix the, okay, good. Okay, and you, Hazel, what about you, lady?
If I decide to go with my family, I will go to eat to Zócalo
Okay.
because we like spicy.
Okay, the spicy, yes. The Zócalo, another Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And the last one, what will you do if you have free time next Sunday? If I have free time next Sunday, and also if I have money, I will run away my house. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I will not run away. Okay, run away. Okay. I probably will go to my family's house in San Jose Villanueva. Here in front, here next to him. Thank you. Okay, or I will probably I will probably hang out with my friends if they want to go, right? Okay. So what about you, Hazel?
If I have free time next Sunday, I will go to the beach or I will go to the cinema.
Okay, those are good ideas. Okay, Frank, what about you? Listen to music. Do you like to go out? Example, to go to the beach, to go to the park, to visit your friends. You don't like too much. Okay. And you, lady? Yes, you love playing soccer, right? So you will play soccer with your friends. Okay. Good. Girls or boys? Both. Okay. Great. Very good. Okay. Now, let's continue. Okay. Now, we're going to practice this part right now. So what are we going to do? Right now, we are going to join, we're going to match the left part, okay, with the right side, okay? So here we have some items that in this case we have to match them, okay? So you have to select which is the best like ending for you, okay? So let's start with number one. It says I'll be. I'll be is I will. I will be very disappointed if. So let's read the items. Please read item A, B, and C. Okay. Hurry. Very good. A coat. Okay. D, E, and F. Very good. Hazel, read letter G, H, and I. Are you here? Hazel.
Perdón, no tenía el micrófono. You don't pass this test. Letter H, I arrive early. I usually go to bed early.
Okay, very good. And the last one, she'll get an A in the exam. Okay, very good. So number one, it says, I'll be very disappointed if. Which do you think is the best ending? Disappointed, like decepcionado, like you two yesterday. That's what I feel yesterday. Don't tell me nothing. But don't worry, my lips are sealed.
She doesn't live now.
Okay, so it says, I'll be very disappointed if. Me voy a sentir bien decepcionado. See, remember, guys, remember, I'm going to write it here. So remember, first conditional goes first with if plus simple present plus simple future. Okay, so remember, if you want to change the clause, you can do it. But in this case, it's going to be like this. A simple future plus if plus simple present. Okay, example. I will, if I start with will, I'm going to add if in the middle of, okay? I will feel very happy if the selector goes to the Mundial. That's an example because that is not going to happen, but that's an example, right? And also, I like to see football matches, but not at all.
You can say World Cup.
The World Cup.
Yes.
The World Cup. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to change. Thank you. That's why, you see, no conozco mucho de fútbol, right? The World Cup. Yeah, that's why I can see it. But if you ask me, hey, who's your favorite team? Ah, my favorite team is Real Madrid. Oh, okay. But who's your favorite player? I don't know. Yeah, believe me, I'm not a big fan of. No soy tan así, but I like those things, right? Okay. Word, thank you. I see. Word. Okay, I will feel very happy if the selector goes to the World Cup. Or or if the selecta cuscatleca goes to the World Cup, comma, I will feel very happy. Or I will be very happy, you can say that, okay? So look at here. So look at here. If I start using will, remember that the second part is going to be in simple present. But if I start with the if and in the simple present, the next part will be with a comma and with future part, okay? Now, in this case, it starts with will or with if? With will, right? Very good. So it starts with will. So in this case, we have to look for one clause that has or started with simple present. So I will be very disappointed if
Mm.
you don't pass
You
this
don't
test.
pass the test.
Do you think that that one is the correct one? Yes, right? So let's try it. Probemos. Okay, very good. Now, number 2. If she studies hard, very good. She will, let's change the color. Vamos a cambiar el color. She'll get an A in the exam. Very good. Number 3, she will be very late. She will be very late. If she doesn't leave now. Very good. If she doesn't leave now. Okay, next one, number 4. I will visit you if.
I arrive early.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Hazel. Yes, I will visit you if I arrived early to the house, for example. Okay. Number 5, if it's cold, what happens if it's cold? If it's cold, cold. Very good. I'll just wear a coat. Very good. Number 6, if I feel tired, like not all the time. I'm kidding. Okay. If I feel tired all the time, if I feel tired, if I, simple present.
I will help him.
I will help him. No. You will understand me? No. Okay, let's go with number 7, and then we can try with number 6 again, okay? If he asks me nicely, like, can you help me? That's nicely, but if I say, help me, that's unpolite, right? Okay, If he asks me nicely, in this case is,
Okay.
I will help him, okay? If he goes out, uh-huh,
He will need some money.
no. You will catch the bus if, no, because in this case, it starts with will. So it means that we need a sentence that is in simple present. Letter B. Yes, if he goes out,
He will need some money.
okay, he will need some money. If he goes out, he will need some money. Okay, good. Let's try with this one. Okay, number 9, you will catch the bus. You will catch the bus. If,
You hurry.
what? Thank you. Ya ve que ando más dormida que usted. Okay, which one? Okay, letter F, right? Okay, You will catch the bus if?
Letter B.
Letter B, very good. If you hurry. Okay, now the last one. If you are smart enough, guys, smart enough is an expression. For example, this expression is commonly when you are speaking and arguing with another person, when you are making a discussion, okay? If you are smart enough, okay? Like, si eres como lo suficientemente inteligente, pero no lo vayan a decir, okay? Yes, because that sounds like unpolite, right? If you are smart enough,
You will understand me.
very good. You will understand me. Yes, you will understand me. So now, if I feel tired, it's letter A. I usually go to bed early. Okay. That's only. Okay. Okay. Vocabulary.
Okay.
Questions?
Nicely is bien o bien hecho.
Nicely is like genial.
Okay.
But you can say good. Because sometimes we don't use, when you describe something, sometimes we don't say in the future. We say it in the present. That is called a zero conditional. Okay. For example, if I mix color red and blue, what I get? ¿Qué obtengo? What I get if I mix blue and red? Purple. No sé. That's why I'm asking you. Purple is purple. Okay, so I get purple. That's the zero conditional. Okay, here is the zero conditional. If I feel tired, I usually go to bed early. Dinora, ¿cómo estamos con este tema? Good. Okay. Very good. Now let's pass to the next exercise. Okay, we're going to do a listening. Good job. practice listening. No, teacher, no me gusta. No me gusta cómo hablan. Okay. So let's practice a listening right now. Okay. So now, this is about a conversation. This is a conversation about computers. So I need you first to pay attention. Then we're going to select if it is true or if it is false. Okay. Yes. So are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Va. Va de vaya. Okay. Let's start.
Hi, welcome to The Futures in Our Hands. Paul's got something interesting with him today. What is it, Paul?
Hi, Judy. It's a Raspberry Pi.
A Raspberry Pi? What's that?
If we turn it on here, you'll see it's a computer.
But it doesn't look like a computer at all, and it's really small.
Well, it's one of the world's smallest computers.
And how will I use it if it hasn't got a mouse or a screen?
You don't need a screen. You plug it into the television. If you use a TV screen, you'll have a bigger screen than most computers. And you plug the mouse and keyboard in here.
Ah, so what's different about it?
Well, first, it's cheap. It costs $35. And second, it's simple. Very simple. You can program it yourself.
But programming computers is very difficult.
Not with the Raspberry Pi. That's why scientists made it. They want to teach kids in British schools how computers work.
So, what do they do with the kids?
Schools and clubs in the UK are using these computers to teach children how to write code.
Code?
Yes, code, spelt C-O-D-E, is what people write to program computers. I'll show you how the computer works if you've got time.
Oh, yes, please.
OK. Plug the keyboard in here.
Like this?
Careful. If you push it too hard, you may break it. But if you put it in like this, you won't.
Oh, wow.
Look, here's a simple computer game we wrote yesterday. Click here. Turn up the volume. That's it. Now you can play.
It's amazing. I want one.
Okay. Is it difficult? Kind of? For you? Difficult? Easy? Medium? Kind of? Hazel, what about you?
Kind of.
Kind of. And you? Kind of, right? Okay, guys, listen, this is a British accent. That's why you listen like computer. They say computer instead of saying computer. Yes? Okay, now let's read the sentence, okay? It says, number one, Judy thinks it's a very small for a computer. It's very small for a computer. Number two, this computer has got a big screen. Number three, the computer is expensive and difficult to use. Number four, pupils in the UK are using these computers in their lessons. Number five, code is what people use to program computers. And number six, Paul made a music program yesterday with the computer. Now, let's listen again and try to answer if it is true or false. Okay.
Hi, welcome to The Futures in Our Hands. Paul's got something interesting with him today. What is it, Paul?
Hi, Judy. It's a Raspberry Pi.
Ese es un chiste, lo que está contando. It's a rose with pie. He refers rose and pie like Can you see it? It's a computer. For example, you say, hey, what is that? And you have your cell phone over here, and I'm selecting your cell phone. It's like, obviously, it's a cell phone, right? Yes? Okay. So that's why he made like a joke, right? Okay, so listen again from the top.
Hi, welcome to the Futures in Our Hands. Paul's got something interesting with him today. What is it, Paul?
Hi, Judy. It's a Raspberry Pi.
A Raspberry Pi? What's that?
If we turn it on here, you'll see it's a computer.
But it doesn't look like a computer at all, and it's really small.
Well, it's one of the world's smallest computers.
And
Okay, Judy thinks it's a very small for a computer. True or false? It is? It is? True. Hey, dígame sin miedo. True, teacher.
True.
Yes, it's true. She thinks it's very small for a computer. Okay.
You'll see it's a computer.
but it doesn't look like a computer at all, and it's really small.
Well, it's one of the world's smallest computers.
And how will I use it if it hasn't got a mouse or a screen?
You don't need a screen. You plug it into the television. If you use a TV screen, you'll have a bigger screen than most computers.
Okay, number 2. This computer has got a big screen. Guys,
True.
has got means okay. This is commonly used in British, in America, in the United States. Okay. ¿Qué significa has got or have got? Have. Tener. That's the meaning. Okay. So this computer has got a big screen. True or false? True? You?
True. True.
True? Uh-huh.
True. True.
No, in this case is false. Okay. So why is false? Because she said, what about the screen? So listen again, escuchemos nuevamente.
How will I use it if it hasn't got a mouse or a screen?
You don't need a screen.
Okay, how can I use it if I don't have a mouse or a screen? Okay.
You plug it into the television.
Hi,
It plug it into the television. She didn't answer. I swear. Yeah, she didn't answer. So don't worry. If she says something, I will tell you. Or I will send you a message. Yeah, because, you know, she said that. Okay, so just you need to plug it to what? To the television. Very good, to the television. And in that case, you will have a big screen. Okay. One, in this case, it doesn't have, no tiene screen. That's why she asked, but how can I use it without a mouse or without a screen? Okay, because it's just the box, right? Okay.
really small.
Well, it's one of the world's smallest computers.
And how will I use it if it hasn't got a mouse or a screen?
You don't need a screen. You plug it into the television. If you use a TV screen, you'll have a bigger screen than most computers. And you plug the mouse and keyboard in here.
Ah, so what's different about it?
Well, first, it's cheap. It costs $35. And second, it's simple. Very simple.
Okay, number 3, the computer is expensive and difficult to see. True or false?
False.
It is? It is false. Why? Because how much does the computer cost? How much? How much? How much? $37. Imagine to get a cell phone with $37 and a big Apple, right? Of course, it would be nice, right? Okay, let's listen again. Okay.
Got a mouse or a screen?
You don't need a screen. You plug it into the television. If you use a TV screen, you'll have a bigger screen than most computers. And you plug the mouse and keyboard in here.
Ah, so what's different about it?
Well, first, it's cheap. It costs $35. And second, it's simple. Very simple.
Sorry, 35, not 37. ¿Ya ve? 35. 35.
You can program it yourself.
But programming computers is very difficult.
Not with the Raspberry Pi. That's why scientists made it. They want to teach kids in British schools how computers work.
So what do they do with the kids?
Schools and clubs in the UK are using these computers to teach children how to write code.
Code?
Okay, number 4. Pupils in the UK are using this computer in their lessons. True or false? Pupils are students, alumnos. So in the UK, are using this computer in their lessons? True or false? It is true. It is true. They use it to program. Okay. Now, number 5, code. What is code? What is code? Okay. Now let's listen. Okay.
With the kids.
Schools and clubs in the UK are using these computers to teach children how to write code.
Code?
Yes, code, spelt C-O-D-E, is what people write to program computers. I'll show you how the computer works if you've got time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what is code? Code is what people use to program computers. True or false? It is true. It is true. Now, let's listen the last part. Vamos a escuchar la última parte, the last part. Okay.
How to write code.
Code?
Yes, code, spelt C-O-D-E, is what people write to program computers. I'll show you how the computer works if you've got time.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. Plug the keyboard in here.
Like this?
Careful. If you push it too hard, you may break it. But if you put it in like this, you won't.
Oh, wow.
Look, here's a simple computer game we wrote yesterday. Click here. Turn up the volume. That's it. Now you can play.
It's amazing. I want one.
Okay. Now, Paul made a music program yesterday with the computer. True or false?
True.
You?
True.
False. You didn't listen. Okay. Okay, Hazel just saying true. But in this
True.
case, Paul didn't make a music program. He made a game, a computer game. He said it at the end. So in
Okay.
this case is
Or
false. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, now we're going to start giving opinions using these pictures. Okay, so you have to tell me opinions about this. Okay, so I need you to say a sentence using the first conditional. For example, number 1, what do you think? Can you give me an example, mister, about what you see on a picture? The screen?
For example, if I work all day, I will sleep early.
Very good. If I work all day, I will sleep early. That's his example. Now, what about you, Hazel?
I will sleep all day if it does rain.
If it rains. Okay, so you say, let me see here.
I will sleep all day if it is rain.
If it rains, okay? Good. What's your opinion about that girl? Okay, think about it, mister. Sleeps, remember, sleeps more. Or in this case, you can say if she continues sleeping. Okay? Good. What about you? Give an example using this. Dinora. Maradiaga. If she go, okay. Sleep. Okay. Sometimes happens because if I go to bed early, I cannot sleep. Yeah, I cannot sleep. Sometimes, okay, not all the time. Thank you. Yes, I didn't notice that. Sorry. Okay, if she goes to bed early. Okay, thank you so much. Very good. Okay, now give your opinions. Okay, so give your opinions about this. Okay, very good. Now let's go to picture number Number 3. What is that, guys? What is that? In English. How do you say that in English? Don't say it in Spanish. Say it in English. What is that? This one. Don't look at him. No lo vean a él. Try to do it. You don't remember. That's why. Por eso puse la imagen ahí para que nos recordáramos. And this month and the next month, it is a time. It's a proper time to do that. How do you call this object, this thing? No. It starts with K. Yes. And it's follows by an I. No idea. Come on. That is a kite. Kite. Okay. And what is the meaning of kite in Spanish? What is kite? Piscucha o cometa o como le quiera llamar usted. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo le llamas? Piscucha, right? Aquí en El Salvador le decimos piscuchas. En México, si no me equivoco, le decimos, en México le decimos cometa. Ok, now, kite. ¿Y qué hacemos con los kites? Hacemos que vuelen, ¿verdad? Ok. So, give an example using kite.
I will raise of gate.
I will
Raise of gate.
fly.
Fly. Okay. I will fly. Okay. If the weather is good.
Good. Okay, I will fly a kite if the weather is good. Thank you. Okay. So look at this. This one is interesting too. It's a boy who is going to the hospital right now. So give an example using that. You or you, cualquiera de los dos. But Hazel ya participó with the kite. Okay, so now you give an example. With this man. Dígame un ejemplo. Is it that person is going to the hospital right now? If carry. Okay. You will save him. Help him. ayudarlo. Here. Yeah, he will. Okay, get. That's simple, guys. ¿Por qué usamos esto? ¿Por qué lo usamos? ¿Por qué? Porque ya bien me la puedo quitar. ¿Pero por qué usamos mascarilla? ¿Para prevenir el qué? ¿De qué? ¿De cuál virus? De COVID. Okay, so easy example. Nowadays we are living with this. So you can say if I don't wear my face mask properly, adecuadamente, ¿qué me va a pasar? I will what? I will get infected about COVID, or I will go to the hospital because I'm sick, right? So you can say I will go to the hospital, or I will get COVID. Creo que son más fáciles. Ay, no tenía mascarilla, teacher. No, créanme. Cuando se van las personas muchas veces así, no usan mascarilla. Yo he visto personas que van así para el hospital y they don't wear mask. ¿Ok? Vaya, chicos. Homework. Vaya, homework, chicos. Vaya, chicos. Tarea. Número 1, number 1. Vamos a ver los ejercicios que están en la presentación. Esa presentación ya está subida en el Classroom. Okay. So what I need you to do is first to listen the audio again. Está el audio de forma individual para que usted lo vea, lo revise. Okay. And lo escucha nuevamente. Okay. Then me va a completar esta pequeña tabla with the words that you have over here. Put, use, where, and turn. Me va a completar ese contenido, okay, using these words or the verbs, okay. Besides that, you have to select the best option. Me va a seleccionar la opción que usted considere que sea la correcta, okay. And at the end of, para que sea en general la tarea, we are going to write at least 2 sentences. Por lo menos me voy a tener que escribir 2 oraciones usando primer condicional y estas imágenes. ¿Ok? Yes. Yes. Dinora. ¿Sí? Va, teacher. Okay, vaya, that's gonna be the homework. Vaya, ahora, este señor que está aquí robando, este que está aquí, le vamos a llamar burglar. Okay, ¿y qué es un burglar? Do you know what is a burglar? No idea? Yeah, it's a synonym about thief. But the only difference is that a thief is a person who gets in the buses or in some places and tells you, give me your cell phone, give me your money. But a burglar is a thief who steals in houses. Yeah, that is a burglar. Exactly. Okay, so you can use that word. Okay, this is the thief. Thief. Thief es el término general para decir ladrón. Eso es en general. Ok. ¿Qué cometen los burglar? Cometen burglary. Ah. Eso cometen ellos. Robos. Ok. Entonces pueden ocupar esa palabrita también. Ok. Burglar. Or you can say thief. Okay. So, okay. Vaya, phrasal verb of today. What is the phrasal verb of today? The phrasal verb is take up. What is the meaning of take up? Take up means start doing something new like a hobby. For example, imagine that you say, okay, I play soccer every single day, but now I want to start playing basketball. That's gonna be your new hobby. Okay, so instead of saying I will start playing or I will start practicing, you can say take up. Okay, I will take up practicing basketball. Okay, that is the meaning of take up. Okay, so look at here what it says. Gabriela took up practicing yoga when she was 5. Okay, very good. So if we don't have any question right now, we're going to stop the class right now. Okay, thank you so much por estar en esta clase hoy, porque ayer me dejaron sola, solita. Okay. Okay, and I was like disappointed of you. Vale, entonces, ¿qué les parece si el próximo martes reponemos la clase de ayer? Martes en la tarde, no sé si esto va a poder, Hazel.
Sí, teacher.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Les parece bien a las 5 de la tarde? ¿A ti?
Sí,
¿Sí?
teacher.
Entonces, programamos esta clase, la de ayer, bueno, la de ayer, para el día martes a las 5. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming and see you Monday. Okay, nos vemos el día
Okay.
lunes aquí en CDS. Sí.